Hello, Internet, you lovelies. This is the one, the only, Cappy D. Barra, and we are going to be doing a review for Smackdown, July 25th, 2025. I caught a solid portion of this through the highlights and so on and so forth. Didn't have fun. Didn't have a lot of fun. They, unfortunately, they started the show, with a very heartfelt message, to a big hero in the wrestling community, Little Jimmy. He was shot 70 times in the Burger King, and a really heartfelt memorial to Little Jimmy. I guess I can use my platform to be a little serious. He supported Trump. You can have your opinions on Trump, but he's pretty disliked by both sides. So take that sentence what you will. He supported somebody that is unliked by his own base. I don't know what you guys want me to do about that. I can't help you guys on that one. There's nothing more to say about that or him. Yeah, it's pretty much that. Yeah. A little bit of news. Tony Shuffalo, whatever the fuck his name is, the guy who said Puerto Rico was a pile of garbage. His little shit fest with Cody Rhodes, the apologist, it got canceled. So good for us, I guess. We didn't have to sit through that. We're mostly just going to be talking about the travesty that is all of this fucking show. The build towards SummerSlop is disgusting. And there's nothing there. And I did say SummerSlop. I don't mean SummerSlam. Because if it was SummerSlam, there'll be good booking, there would be good builds, and there'll be solid stories. But I guess I can't call it SummerSlam because of what we're dealing with. So instead, SummerSlop, being that all of these matches are going to be poorly put together. They're all going to be hastily put together just so they could almost counter-program AEW. We're going to get into it. SummerSlam is going to have a couple of matches on the card already set. It is going to have Naomi versus Jade and Io Sky. It is also going to have Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton. It's going to have a fucking Jelly Roll segment. We're going to get Jelly Roll on fucking SummerSlop, right? That's going to be fucking intriguing, I can imagine. After, we're also going to probably get a fucking 12-man fucking match that's going to mean nothing. This entire card means nothing. Nothing on this fucking card makes any sense. The only thing that makes a bit of sense is the Naomi and fucking Io Sky rematch. And even that should not be fucking interrupted with Rhea fucking Ripley. Rhea Ripley has no business being in this match at all. I guess we're just going to have to go through the card and run through everything that we got so far. A couple things I need to get off my chest. He's rotting in hell. That's my comment on that. Actually, Alexa Bliss versus Roxanne Perez. It is a pretty good match. To cap up the match, Alexa Bliss got her nose busted open. That was pretty good. We like to see some color in the ring. You'll never see me knock the piss out of two women in there fucking giving it their all. I think this is probably one of the highlights of the night. No bullshit finish, which was kind of cool. I really appreciated how Charlotte was also catering to Alexa Bliss backstage. I just think it's fine for what it is, but if we're going to have a real conversation about WWE and their creative, the idea that Alexa Bliss is organically over and she is going to be forced next to Charlotte Flair because these fucking frauds can't seem to do anything purposeful with Charlotte Flair, arguably one of the best fucking women's wrestlers, and maybe even best wrestlers on the planet. It's telling. It's telling because they did the exact same thing with Asuka, right? And then they're going to try to put them in a spot where they're deserving of tag titles. There was no reason for them to even be in the conversation of tag titles. Charlotte Flair should be making the Women's United States Championship or the Women's Intercontinental Championship prestigious. She should be making them feel like main card belts. She's already held the gold with a WWE main title belt and the World Heavyweight Championship belt. It is time that we are starting to expand our roster. Put a belt on Alexa. Put a belt specifically on Stephanie. Put a belt on Io. Even you can call up some of the NXT girls. Make Lash Legend your Women's Intercontinental Champion. I guarantee you she will put butts in seats. That is a guarantee. I don't understand what the fuck they're doing with this. And it's mind-boggling because Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair are two amazing wrestlers, and I doubt that they're going to get a shot at the titles, but I'm going to put my pen to the paper now. If they do get shots at titles, it is simply because they refuse to not have Charlotte Flair be over. The second Charlotte Flair is not over in this company, the world starts fucking crumbling around Paul Levesque's fucking feet. And that's the only reason why we're still getting this. It is the only reason why we are still getting fucking Judgment Day. Judgment Day should have been a dead fucking arrival. That should have been dead on arrival the second we got to Netflix. There was already the Dom fucking Finn Balor fucking issue. There was already the issue with Carlitos and JD Vance. Liv Morgan was kind of beefing with Rhea Ripley, and Rhea Ripley seemed like she still had her hooks in Judgment Day somehow, some way. It was a perfect send-off for this group that, not for nothing, we have been forced to fucking watch since 2021 when Cope was in the company. Cope. I can't fucking keep doing Judgment Day. We're only lucky that we didn't get to see Dominic fucking Mysterio. Or JD Vance. Oh my fucking gosh, man. Can't fucking stand the Judgment Day. Can't fucking stand the Judgment Day. Moving right along, our next segment, we get Cody the Apologist. Cody goes out there and he says, hey guys, I know the Hogan stuff is complicated, but he was a really big part of my life and we all really like him and we all love him. Time out. Let's put some shit in context. Cody Rhodes has been deemed as the white-skinned black messiah for the past year. I haven't given him that name, but a lot of folks have given him that name for whatever rhyme or reason. Saying all of this to say, to acknowledge the shirt with you and fucking locks Cody Rhodes, to say, oh man, what a cool fucking shirt of me as a black guy, and then say that the racist, Trump-supporting piece of shit we have to sit there and humanize? No, Cody. No. Sorry. I can't rock with that, my guy. I can't rock with that. Then you get out there and you start fucking yapping about the John Cena match. Where the fuck is John Cena? Where is he? Huh? You can't see me? You can't see me? Is that what the fuck we can't see John Cena for? Because he's fucking invisible? Is he fucking Sue Storm? This fucking rematch, as I said on Dynamite, it doesn't have any fucking fire. It's only happening because they fucked up the first time. They fucked up the first time, and now they're trying to fucking rehash this match like a divorced dad. Trying to give a fucking kid that he's been abandoning a piece of extra cake. I don't want this shit. This shit, John Cena is nowhere to be found. No fucking pun intended. And then I'm supposed to sit here and have some kind of vigor. I'm supposed to sit here and have some kind of passion about this fucking match. Jon Moxley sat in a pool of Mark fucking Briscoe's blood and said, hey, big guy, I need that rematch. Hangman Page came down to the fucking ring and said, you know what, big guy, you got your rematch. Eat my dick. And then that was the end of the show. You know what we got with Cody Rhodes? Cody Rhodes, soft fucking, he was doing a soft landing for a Trump-supporting racist. I've never used the hard ER that derogatory in my entire life, and I'm a black man. I've never used the ER like that. There is nothing complicated about that issue. Then to sit here and to push a match when your fucking opponent isn't even in the same city as you. This company is drowning in debt and is drowning in fucking creativity bankruptcy. It's fucking insane. Instead of giving somebody else the belt, instead of putting a feud with anybody else in the fucking company, we are rehashing a program that we fucking botched. We botched it. There's no fucking point to run it back. It's fucking insane. Right after that, we get a fucking jelly roll fucking segment. Oh my god. Lucky us. Lucky us, man. Lucky us. We Logan Paul, he starts talking his normal bullshit. Nobody fucking cares about Logan Paul. Logan Paul and all of the influencers that have been allowed, such as Speed and KSI, to just waltz through the doors of WWE, the house that people like Macho Man, Terry Funk, fucking Foley, and fucking Jake the Snake Roberts have built through blood, sweat, and tears. It is fucking disgraceful. And it actually, in Minecraft, makes me want to fucking commit an act of domestic terrorism. It is insane. It's insane. The kind of negligence that is bleeding out of fucking WWE right now. You have gods on that fucking card, such as Carmelo Hayes. Hey, you put Uncle Howdy in a fucking performance center and he'll outwork everybody in that fucking club. There's no reason why some of these people can't get organic, genuine fucking pushes. We're forced to see Miz. We're going to get to that fucking scrub later. He's still getting minutes. We're forced to see him and Jelly Roll and Logan Paul. Drew McIntyre's out there looking like a fucking piece of steak. He's insanely cut. He's as tall as a fucking tree. And he's going to be wrestling Jelly Roll and Randy Orton, a man who is already feuded with. I'm going to run down the card that we have so far, on the card that we have for Summer Slop. All right, we have Becky versus Lyra, 3. The third time we're getting this match. We have Cody Rhodes versus John Cena, 2. We have Jelly Roll and Randy Orton versus Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre, We have a 12-man fuck all, guess what's gonna happen match with all of the teams on our fucking roster, because last time we didn't put our teams on a fucking pay-per-view, the internet tore our heads off. Right after that, we fired our truth like a couple of geniuses. I can't imagine how many more fucking pointless decisions this company is gonna make. Let's continue through the show. Let's find out. Speak of the devil and he will appear. Miz shows up in the back segment with Jacob Fatu. He's spitting off bullshit. Jacob Fatu does all gas, no brakes thing. Oh, you think you can top me? Listen here, playboy. It ain't nothing sweet round here. You know what I mean? I got locks. But if people were to address me as a person of the Black African American community, I wouldn't agree with that. You know what I mean? Shake. You know what I mean? Fuck out of here, bro. This gimmick, there's no title defenses happening, right? We should at least be getting some connection to Solo directly. Instead, we're getting fucking Miz. Why is the Miz still getting minutes? Why? Make him a fucking producer. He's almost 50. He's damn near older than Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins should be walking on a fucking walker when he comes to the ring. To have him even in this fucking field of storytelling with the bloodline in fucking Tongaloa and fucking in Hokua. Some of these niggas are hoopers. Excuse my French, they're hoopers. They're fucking ballers, and we're gonna fucking relegate them to standing next to Miz. And Jacob Fatu has to lose dirty. It's not even like one of those, oh, he's a heel to be a heel. No, I'm like 90% sure, like 2 seconds after, before the bell rings to like end this match, he just starts getting pummeled. I was like, what the fuck is this for? The fuck is this? Then Jimmy Uso, fucking medium-sized Jimmy, fucking average Jim. Fucking 5.5 fucking inch Jim. He fucking marches down to the ring with a fucking steel chair, and then he gets jobbed out. And in my mind, I'm like, okay, so you niggas gonna call up Zilla Fatu? Are we gonna? Roman said fucking last Monday he's making more bloodline, threatening us. You gonna sit here and put one of the jits out here? What are we doing, bro? This storyline is going fucking nowhere because God forbid WWE book Jacob versus a nigga who they want to win a title in 2 months, which is probably anybody in that bloodline. It doesn't make sense why we're not getting Jacob versus fucking JC Mateo. That's on the table. That's right there. That's readily available. But you want to know why you niggas ain't gonna get it? Because that means JC Mateo has to lose. We just signed his contract. He can't lose for another 2 months. It's not allowed. So he's going to sit in the background looking like a fucking buffoon while Solo goes out being the fucking king of the world, not having any title defenses. When is the last time you've seen a secondary title defense on Raw or SmackDown? Give it to me. United States, Intercontinental, United States, men's and women's. When's the last time an NXT star came up to the roster and challenged the nigga for his shit that he deserved? Just by the sweat of his brow. Niggas getting Jelly Roll and Logan Paul, but God forbid we get Akira Tozawa. God forbid we get Carmelo Hayes. God forbid niggas get fucking Andrade on a singles push. Nothing about this company makes any fucking sense, man. Nothing about this fucking company makes any sense, man. And the more I engage with it, the more confused I become because none of this shit adds up. Not a fucking drop of it. We're going to move right on to Chelsea and Jade. Jade and Chelsea Green, they have a situation backstage. She clocks her. Pretty 1-2 system. Chelsea Green, arguably one of the hardest hoopers in fucking WWE right now. Her selling work, her in-ring work is baller. She's fucking amazing. She obviously eats a pin to Jade because God forbid Jade loses a match, which is semi-understandable, but she probably won't eat a pin in the next pay-per-view she's in. That's a conversation for another day. Her service, probably the best part of Chelsea Green's entire gimmick. No disrespect to Chelsea, but Piper Niven is my goddess. Like she's beyond this fucking world when it comes to wrestling looks. When it comes to her personality in and outside of the ring, she's fire, super fire. Piper Niven and Alba Phi, they end up pummeling Jade, but for some fucking reason, Tiffany Stratton marches down to the fucking she marches down to the ring. And she puts a beat up on her ops. Everyone time out for a second. There are about 16 women signed to the SmackDown roster. That's maybe pushing it. There might be like 12. Might be like 10. We already spoke on about 5 when it comes to Julia. There's going to be somebody that Julia is involved with. We can count them. We can count Charlotte Flair and Roxanne Perez. So that's about 5 or 6 or so people. From those 5 to 6 other individuals that weren't named in the hypothetical 12 women like listed on this roster, you couldn't pull anybody that isn't going to be fucking fighting Jade in the next pay-per-view. You're going to get her op, who, mind you, is over. She's not a heel. Nobody treats her like a heel. Her music hits and the entire crowd goes nuts as if Stone Cold Steve Austin's coming out. That's not a slight to Tiffy. That's a slight to the booking. It's fucking awful. It's awful. There's no other way to spin this shit. Tiffany looks like a fucking heel. Jade is your on-paper heel. This shit goes back to people in WWE, female and male wrestlers, asking insider fucking information such as, am I a heel or am I a face? What am I listed as? Because I go out there and they cheer for me. And then I win a match and then they're supposed to be instinctively booing me because I cheated. None of this shit adds up. Because none of this shit adds up. It's fucking confusing on all facets. Quick thing about Jacob. Jacob doesn't have his fucking his side plates. Just lazy. Just more lazy bullshit from this company, man. I don't even know, man. I don't even want to keep talking. I'm gonna fucking pop a blood vessel thinking about this shit, man. Last but not least, man, we are going to be going into our final stages of this show. Julia, she has a new manager now. Couldn't tell you her name, but she has a new manager, and she looks like she could take a couple of bumps, so that might be interesting, seeing her kind of play a kind of, lackey kind of figure. Maybe she'll eat a choke slam or something. That'll be kind of interesting. Zelina looked amazing, as always. Just breathtaking. This is a pretty simple segment. Zelina wanted a rematch. Low-key, the only fucking interesting part about this show, because it makes sense. Because instead of John Cena sitting at fucking home or sitting on set waiting for James Gunn's fucking directions to ring off throughout the fucking auditorium, we have Zelina Vega, a person who's there 24/7, a person who wrestles dark matches, a person who wrestles matches that aren't fucking televised, right? That we have Zelina Vega asking Julia, right, the champion, who's in the building. She's not hiding. She's not on vacation. She's not resting because she's a fucking champion. She's a fighting fucking champion. We have Zelina ask Julia, yo, give me the rematch. And it's set. That fucking simple. That fucking simple. Exactly what happened with Mox and Hangman on fucking on Wednesday afternoon. The most simple premise in the world. Give me a rematch because I deserve it. And you fucking know I do. It's done. And God said, let there be light. There's something simple about good story writing when it makes fucking sense. Good about simple story writing when it connects and it flows properly without any disruption. The Wyatt Six have a match against Rey Fenix and I believe it's Andrade. I don't know if they have a name yet. They don't even need a name. They don't have a tag finisher. I mean, the entire tag division is in fucking disarray. Raw's tag division is in shambles. It's in fucking shambles. We get Judgment Day versus the New Day versus the Creed brothers every other fucking week. There's nothing original about anything going on over there. SmackDown is going to propose a 12-man tag match. A 12-man fucking TLC tag match. I want to remind everybody that WWE is supposed to be the opposite of the flippy Hadu Lucha Carney shit that AEW puts on. I want every single fucking AEW hater, dragger, or fucking snub-noser to go inside of the comments in any WWE SmackDown review, SmackDown wrap-up, SmackDown recap, and say, I take back what I said about AEW because I'm excited for this 12-man TLC match. If this was a 12-man TLC match put in all out in fucking London Wembley Stadium, the fucking Fed boys would be losing their minds, not in a good way. Jim Cornette would be having a fucking seizure on live television about this shit. But WWE can put this shit on their summer slop card and get fucking pops from the crowd. It's bullshit. It's bad fucking booking. AEW I don't know if Tony Khan's listening to my fucking podcast. He's listening to these shows. I said off the fucking seat of my pants, hey, why don't you just put these guys in a fucking tournament? Why don't you just put these guys in a tournament during the triple threat? It wasn't a fatal 4-way on Raw, this week's Raw. I said it just in passing. Hey, why don't you just put these guys in the tournament? Tony Khan must have heard my fucking podcast. Now, all the tag fucking teams in AEW are in a tournament for the tag titles, which they're probably going to get due to a screw from fucking MJF. What the fuck is WWE doing with these tag division? You're telling me that you have 6 active teams ready to compete. Motor City Machine Guns, DIY, Street Profits, Andrade and fucking Dragon Lee. And you can't seem to coordinate that in a fucking winner takes all elimination based kind of system. You don't even call it a tournament. Say it's a best of 4. Whoever wins this best of 4 competition, they get a title match. Now you just have motherfuckers running through each other almost every other week. You can even take the liberty of putting 2 tag matches on one fucking card because of the importance of the belts. And it's imperative that we have to eliminate as many as we can to push towards this pay-per-view. That's how you fucking push a pay-per-view. You don't just put a bunch of people on the card and go, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give you guys something that you want. What you guys like? You guys like tables? You guys like ladders? Let's give you guys a couple ladders, a couple chairs, huh? FEIN, fuck up, bro. That shit's ass. I'm not excited. I'm not excited at all. I'm fucking regretting even turning on the fucking highlights for this episode. I can't seem to wrap my head around why WWE chooses to go the laziest fucking direction. The laziest fucking direction they could possibly go. And then they complain when nothing goes their fucking way. We're going to be dropping a video on Rock intentionally choosing to stay out of all fucking pay-per-views moving forward. Do you think that was an intentional fucking decision? Or do you think he heard what was going on behind the iron fucking curtain that is his fucking mansion, palace, fucking compound in fucking Maui, Hawaii? Don't know if you guys can tell by the sound of my voice. I didn't have a good time. Fucking catching this week of SmackDown. I think the women, as always, they carried the fucking show. I'm not surprised. Another day of women saving the fucking day in WWE. Per fucking usual. You know, the only thing I was missing is Naomi wasn't fucking here, but Naomi isn't on SmackDown anymore. So unfortunately, SmackDown has gotten 16 times worse. Where the fuck is LA Knight? Missing in action. Because we're not Paul Levesque guys. Because we're not fucking at the meeting and in the boardrooms fucking shining your knob. Huh? Like every other fucking brown noser in there. There are people in this company that deserve so much more than what they are being given. So much fucking more than what they're being given. And they're being given what they're being given because of who they're signed to. A fucking fraud. A fraud. There isn't one good fucking SummerSlam match that I'm entertained for, that I'm interested in, that I'm looking forward to. Not fucking one. Maybe Zelina and Julia, because I know that's going to be a banger because they're both amazing fucking wrestlers. After that, you tell me what I should be interested in. Solo and Jacob? We've seen that one already. We've seen that. SmackDown, July 25th, 2025. Not only was it missable, but if you were to blow up and have all of your limbs torn off you one by one, it would be less painful than watching this half-baked bullshit. We'll be getting to AEW Collision tomorrow. If it is worse than this, you'll hear it first from me. Also going up tomorrow will be our Fantastic Four video. Spoilers included. People seem to really be enjoying the spoiler-free one. Appreciate all the support. I will be signing out for the night. This is Cappy D. Barra. Stay tuned and stay beautiful. Peace, y'all.